evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Upper St. Clair Panther Basketball. I'm your host, Hank Chesko, joined tonight by videographer Sarah Merzlak. Our Panthers are playing our neighbors to the south and rivals in many sports, Peters Township Indians. We're just approaching a minute before the game. The buzzer should go off, bringing both teams to the bench. We'll tune into our PA announcer here as he gives us some announcements for the game. Panthers come into tonight's match at a record of 6-2. Since our last broadcast, they participated in the Gateway tournament out at Gateway High School, where they went 2-1, beating Central Catholic for the second time in Alderdice, while they lost to a very, very good Greensburg Central Catholic team. Peters Township comes into the game 1-1 in the section, 4-5 overall. They're a very young team.
He is 5'8". He is a freshman. He wears number 45. He is Ryan Pollard. At guard at 5'9". He is a
Wow, starting a freshman.
Number 32.
He's not even in the.
McPherson.
Pollock isn't even in the original program for the year.
At guard, he is 5'10". He is a sophomore. He wears number 22. He is Dakota Norton.
Not many times you'll see a Dakota on both sides of the border.
Sophomore. His number is 30. He is Gabe Prince.
Gabe Prince, another sophomore.
Forward at 6'2", a senior, number 5. He is Ross Wexler. Good luck, Peters Township Indians. Coached by head coach Gary Goga. Ed Rafferty and Scott Sussman. Good luck.
Before the game, or during warm-ups, I thought they looked young. They start 3 sophomores, a freshman, and a senior.
Are you ready to meet year 2010, 2011 Upper St. Clair Panthers? At guard, he's 6 foot tall. He's a junior. He wears number 3. He is Derek Young.
Derek has been playing some point and number 2 shooting guard. Been playing very well for us. His first year as a starter. Michael Worthy will share the shooting guard and point guard time with Young. Well, that would be North Dakota to go with the Peters Township, South Dakota.
He is a senior. He wears number 41. He is Garrett Del Rey.
After suffering a bad ankle sprain against Central Catholic, Garrett appears to be back to 100%.
Your coaches, head coach Dan Holzer, DJ Gambers, Kevin Williams, and Darrell Porter. Your officials are Carl Credits, Jim Dillon, Todd Jackson. Good luck, Upper St. Clair. Let's play some basketball.
If you've been watching many St. Clair games or gone to any or watching them on TV, you know that Steve Limberio is the leading scorer and leading rebounder for the Panthers, at averaging just around 25 points a game. He'll shoot the threes. He'll crash the boards. Kind of does everything right now for the Panthers. He is seeing some interest in him in terms of playing somewhere in college next year. My insiders have not given me any information yet on what schools specifically he's looking at or looking at him, but he has the talent to play next year. There's no doubt about it. Panthers, much bigger, much stronger, at least from first glance. Don't look like they have anyone that will match up with Del Rey, and then when we bring Beck and Schwab in off the bench, there's certainly no one on that Peters Township side that can match up our beef underneath. In terms of common opponents, the only common opponent so far this season, Limberia works the ball inside for 2. In terms of common opponents, the only common opponent so far this year has been Baldwin. St. Clair beat Baldwin by 14. Baldwin beat Peters by 14. So if you apply the transitive law of sports inequalities, we should be able to handle this Peters Township team. Coach Goga, in his 4th or 5th year as head coach of Peters, did his, hate to say undergraduate work, but he cut his teeth as an assistant to Coach Holzer here at St. Clair. My older son played for him at the JV level. Dakota throws up a 3. Nice rebound by Del Rey. Panthers out to an early 4-0 lead. Peters turned the ball over on their first possession. For Peters, we have Pollock, number 45. 22 is Norton, Dakota Norton. Pritz is number 30. Number 32 is McPherson. The 3, little long, ball bounced around. Pollock gets the rebound. These the ubiquitous crew cuts on the Indians make them look even younger than they are, if that's possible. Nice patience by the Indians. Fritz drives hard on Worthy, gets it to go.
Gabe Fritz, and he will shoot one.
As I was starting to say during the introductions, Pritz is also a very good volleyball player. Started as a freshman last year for the Indians. Played on the PVC under-16 team that finished in the top 10 in last year's Junior Nationals.
Fritz converts the old-fashioned 3.
Cuts the lead to 1, 4-3, just over 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Nice drive by Worthy, goes up with the right hand, is not his natural hand. Tried to draw the foul, couldn't get it. Pollock pulls the ball back out, some pressure from Young. Pritz drives again, draws another foul. So far tonight for the Indians, the offense runs through Pritz.
Fritz will shoot 2 for the Indians. That foul is on Derek Young, his first, team second.
First from Pritz is good. Makes him 2 for 2 from the line so far this evening. Ties the game at 4s. Second one rattles in. Gives the Indians their first lead. 5-4, 1 point game. 5:42 remaining first quarter. As Worthy looks to get the ball into Del Rey. Del Rey tries to drive baseline, goes up lefty. There wasn't much room along that baseline, and Del Rey needs a little bit more room along the baseline than most. But he squeezed in there, missed the first shot, followed his own lay-in, put it back up, shooting 2. The lefty is off the front rim. Score remains 5-4. Goga's men with a 1 point lead. Second from Del Rey is good. Ties the score at 5s. Little backcourt pressure from the Panthers. Just getting it over at 9 seconds on the 10-second clock. From the corner, 3-pointer by Dakota Norton is good. 8-5 Indian lead. Look for the Panthers to try to take advantage of their size differential, maybe work the ball inside to either Del Rey or Conwell. Offensive foul. Some tough defense by number 22, Norton. Set his position. And I think that was Young that tried to run through the pick. Now it was on Liberio. Excuse me. Dabbit checks in for Derek Young. Dabbit always wearing the the mouth guard now since his injury in the first game of the season. Hope the healing is taking process well. Our best out to Ben and the rest of the Dabbits. Nice drive by Pritz. Extends the Indian lead to 5, 10-5. Errant pass into Del Rey. Del Rey goes down. Some contact underneath. Del Rey looks like he's slow getting up. Not sure that the soft tissue injury to his ankle is necessarily 100%. He looks a little dazed. Wonder if he bumped his head on that fall. 4:32 remaining. Indians with a lot of hustle here so far, out to a 5-point lead. Pollock from the wing. Yes.
Pollock for 3 for the Indians.
That's a couple of threes the Indians have drained, out to an 8-point lead, 13-5. The Indians packing that zone in. Worthy drives. Can't get it to go, but Limberio's there to clean it up. The Panthers need to get shots off. They can't afford to turn the ball over. They need to get the shots off and crash the offensive boards to make their competitive advantage, their comparative advantage into a competitive advantage. 13-7, 6-point Panther lead. 3:41 remaining first quarter. The 4-5 Indians surprising the Panthers here in the early going. Prince had a nice pull-up jumper, couldn't get it to go. Dab it on the fast break. Prince rejects it.
Beck into the lineup for Conwell.
I think Beck will cause some matchup problems for the Indians. Del Rey drives. Was in a little too deep before he got the ball off. Panthers grab the offensive rebound, and there's a foul on the floor. I think that Beck and Schwab, when he gets his minutes, their size is going to be some real matchup problems for the Indians underneath. Not their height necessarily, but their width. 3-pointer from the corner, no good. Beck rebound. That was Norton that threw up that three. 13-7, 3 minutes remaining, first quarter. Panthers look to cut into the 6-point lead. Worthy got a step on his man. Dish to the cutting Limberio. Limberio drew the foul. Again, I think working the ball inside. Now, I know we can shoot threes. I know Steve likes to shoot threes. He's a very good shooter. Mike can throw up threes, but against this smaller Peters team, I really think you need to pound the ball inside first. Limberio is good. First is good. Gives Limberio 5 for the night. He has 5 of the Panthers' 8 points. The other 3 from the other senior, Del Rey. Second is long. Rebound pulled down in the key very nicely by McPherson. McPherson with a 2-hand chest pass over to number 11, Glod, who checked in when we weren't looking. 2-hand chest pass, had a little too much mustard on it. Grabowski in for the Panthers. We've got Beck, Worthy, Grabowski, Del Rey, and Limberio. On the other side, we have Glod, Pritz, Wakestrom. Again, working the ball inside. Can't get it to go. Looks like Glod's foot might have been on the end line. No dice. Indians hold on to their 5-point lead. McPherson tries to drive. Pritz goes into the lane again. Early on, the Panthers have no answer for Pritz.
Fouls on Harris. Beck is first. Pritz will shoot 2. Kevin Glod is
Pritz back on the line. He's 3 of 3 from the line so far with a game-leading 7 points. Game high 7, make that a game high 8. (14-8). Indian lead out to 6. Second, he finally missed from the free throw line, rattled it out. Hopefully I jinxed him. 14-8. Panthers looking to cut into the 6-point lead. Worthy goes up with the right hand, or the left hand, excuse me. Goes up with the left hand, which is his natural shot, and drew the foul. He'll be going to the line. Panthers 2 of 4 from the line so far tonight. Schwaba in for Del Rey. Schwaba, Limberio, Worthy, Beck, and Grabowski.
Worthy makes the old-fashioned 3 by converting the free throw.
That 3-point play cuts it to a 3-point lead, 14-11. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Nice defense by Limberio. Those long arms Beck gets it to Worthy. Steve just inside the arc. Limberio now has 7. Panthers within 1. They've cut that one-time 8-point lead down to 1. McPherson picked up by Worthy. Prince out of the 40 feet away from the basket. Tries to drive on Schwaba. Just watch the game, the play away from the ball with Schwaba on Pritz. Pritz with the turnaround jumper. Nice rebound by Beck as he was harassed in the backcourt, but got the ball over to Worthy. Some fighting for position, I think, between Pritz and Schwaba, as I suggested. Keep an eye on that. The foul was on Lewis, not Pritz. Lewis trying to deny Limberio position. It's a bit of a mismatch. Steve can take advantage of that height differential between him and Lewis. There's got to be 6 or 8 inches. That hand check is not legal in high school basketball. Worthy goes up strong with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Pritz. 40 seconds remaining first quarter. McPherson with the ball. Coach Goga. Kick on defense. I would think that Coach Goga would settle for the last shot here. He'd be happy to leave the first quarter up by 1. Even though it was at one time an 8-point lead. Pollock in for the Indians. Pollock, the freshman, in for Lewis. 3-pointer, in and out. Nice rebound by Glod. It was Wakestrom that took that 3. A little surprised, quite honestly, even though it was a wide open 3. Panthers almost daring him to shoot. I thought he was a little out of control. I didn't see the Panther foul. Maybe you could hit your rewind on your DVR there and see the foul. To me, it looked as though the offensive player was out of control and initiated the contact. Pollock calls timeout.
That will be a 30-second timeout.
Quick reset. That is the first timeout. It's a 30-second timeout for the Indians. Pollock trying to inbound the ball underneath his own basket. Felt the 5-second clock go off in his head, or felt approaching the 5-second clock in his head, and decided to call a timeout instead of giving up possession. Looks like it must be Farmer or Cowboy night. The St. Clair faithful in flannel and straw hats. It's a Tuesday night in January, only the second day back after break. Not a huge crowd. I'd say about a 40% pack factor in the St. Clair stands. Cross-court pass. Worthy got a piece of that one as Glod tried to throw up the 3.
Peters Township Indians 14, Upper St. Clair 13.
Doing a quick recap on the scoring.
Township will start the second quarter with possession.
Pritz led the way for the Indians with 8. A couple of nice threes from Norton and Pollock to round them out to 14. On the other side of the ledger, you had Limberio with 7 leading the Panthers. Worthy chipped in 3 and Del Rey chipped in 3. 7, 3, and 3 is 13, which gets us to our 14-13, 1-point Indian lead. The Indians committed 5 team fouls in the first quarter, so it'll be 2 more before the Panthers are shooting. The Panthers committed 6 team fouls in the first quarter, so the next Panther foul will definitely send the Indians to the line one way or another. Very scrappy first quarter by the Indians. Again, as I said at the outset of the broadcast, they're a pretty young team, starting a freshman, 3 sophomores, and a senior. And and if you match them up side by side next to the Panthers, they really just don't look like they're full grown. They're not only young, they're kind of slight of build. We'll see if the Panthers can do a little bit better job taking advantage of that size and muscle here in the second quarter. Indians have the ball on the alternating possessions. They start with Pritz, number 30. 32 is McPherson. Looks like their starting lineup. The linebacker jumped that pass nicely, goes in strong. Pollock held his position. Pollock, the freshman, held his position very nice against the quarterback come linebacker, Conwell. Kept him from getting the easy layup, but Lamberia was there for the cleanup. Gives him 9 for the evening, and the Panthers their first lead since the outset. Glod, McPherson, Pritz, and Wickstrom. Actually, I think it's Wackstrom. The paper has Wackstrom. Very nice drive by Pritz. Nice move by Del Rey to get to the basket, but he was a little out of control as he went in for the layup. Pritz kicks the ball out to number 11. That's Glod. Just like that, the Indians open up a 4-point lead. And if the Panthers are going to work the ball inside, they need to convert. Little foul line jumper from Conwell. Those are Conwell's first and second points tonight. Cuts the Indian lead to 2, 19-17. Early going, second quarter. Number 5, Wackstrom trying to post up on Worthy. Conwell on Glod. Pritz with a head fake on Del Rey. McPherson with the nice drive. Goes up left-handed. Nice defense by number 23, Conwell. It looked like McPherson had a half step on him, but Conwell came back from behind and nice rejection without any contact. 3-pointer from McPherson. Yep.
McPherson for the Indians in 3.
That's the third different player to drain a 3 for the Indians. Young looked like a little contact after the shot. 5-point Indian lead, 22-17. Indians shooting well from the outside. I know they've made 4. They might be 4 for 8, 4 for 7. Pollock with the rebound. Rebound came off at a funny angle. Nice play by Del Rey to garner it in. When it ticks the iron like that, it comes off at a sharp angle. Sometimes you can't always react to it. Del Rey fighting for the offensive rebound. I think they're going to get him an inadvertent elbow to the schnoz of Pritz.
This second to 7. Here's Township will shoot 1-1. Pritz will shoot the 1-1.
Pritz going to the line one more time. He's 4 or 5 so far tonight with 3 baskets. Team high 10 points. First is good. He earns the bonus. Takes the Indian lead out to 6, 23-17. 5:21 remaining, second quarter. Second rattles around and in. Shooter's touch. 6 of 7 tonight from the free throw line for Pritz. Schwab and Dabbitt checked in during that while Pritz was at the free throw line. McPherson forces Worthy to give up his dribble. Conwell gets double teamed, dishes the ball to Worthy. Dabbit wants to get a little closer. Drains the pull-up jumper. That's his first basket tonight. Cuts the Indian lead to 5, 24-19, 4:52 remaining. Dabbit picking up McPherson in the backcourt. Schwaba staring at the belt buckle of Pritz. There wasn't much contact there. Schwaba was playing what I thought was pretty perfect defense. Not falling for the head or eye fake. Sliding his feet, staying in front of his man. It's a pretty ticky-tacky foul on that one. Nonetheless, Pritz drains his 7th free throw of the first half. Makes him 7 of 8. Make it 8 for 9. 26-19. No one not named Prince has scored a 2-point basket for the Indians. Prince has a slew of free throws, 3 baskets, and then all the other Indians' points have come from threes. Nice defense by the Indians. Look to extend that 7-point lead. Pollock penetrated, tried to kick it out to Pritz in the corner. Deflected by Worthy. Worthy's going to take a breather. Number 24, Lachlan, comes in for him. McPherson with the penetration. Shot from the elbow by number 22, Norton. Oh, nice. Nice little head fake by Lachlan. Dished it off to Schwaba. Foul on the floor. It's only the first foul of the second quarter by the Indians. They played 4 minutes and 12 seconds without committing a team or personal foul. Number 11, Glod in. We've got Glod, Pollock, McPherson, Lamberio. Lamberio with a 2. Gives him 11 points for the night. Little head fake by Glod. Deflection by Lamberio. Lamberio, Dabbit, Conwell, Schwaba, and Lachlan for the Panthers. McPherson, Pollock, Pritz, Glod, and Wackstrom for the Indians. Wackstrom trying to isolate on Schwaba. Wackstrom a little too quick for Schwaba. Nice offensive rebound. Gets it over to Lamberio.
Assists Schwaba for the Panthers.
Nice hustle play by Schwaba. I think one of the things I had said earlier was if you get Schwaba and Beck crashing the offensive boards, physically the Indians just can't match up with that height and girth. And there was a good example of Schwaba crashing the boards and then getting a nice interior pass over to Lamberio. Pulls the Panthers within 5, 28-23, just over 3 minutes remaining. Another timeout. That's the second timeout used by Coach Goga. Former Panther coach Gary Goga would like nothing better than to beat his mentor, Coach Holzer, here on his own court. He has had some success at Peters since he joined the program. And he's actually had a nice amount of success against Coach Holzer. Panthers come out of the timeout with Grabowski, Lachlan, Lamberio, Dabbit, and Conwell going for some quickness instead of the muscle. Pritz, who hasn't come out yet, Glod, Pollock, McPherson, and Wackstrom. Panthers extending that man-to-man. Dabbit putting a body on Wackstrom. Dabbit will play some tough defense. Not as stout as some Panther defenders, but he's a tough kid. Doesn't shy away from the contact. You can see the little pushing between him and Wackstrom. That's a walk. Pritz with a nice reverse layup. Pritz will go to the line for two.
Pritz will shoot two. St. Clair's 19 foul.
Nine of 10 for Pritz. Extending the Indian lead to 6. Make it 7. 7-point Indian lead, 2:22 remaining, second quarter. Lachlan content to bring it up slowly, survey the Indian defense. Jumper from just inside the circle.
4-2 for the Panthers.
Lumbiru taking the game into his own hands. Cuts the Indian lead to 5. Nice pick up top. Oh, are they going to call Pritz for that pick? I'm not sure about that one. He may have been moving when he set the pick, but it looked like a good hard pick to me. I think Gabe got a raw call on that one. I think that should have been a good no call, just a nice pick up at outside top of the cape. 30-25, 5-point Panther lead, or 5-point Indian lead, excuse me. Forced a shot by Lumbiru. McPherson crosses the timeline, picked up by Dabbit. Nice crossover. Pritz may have got away with a little shuffle of his feet, but a nice drive. 7-point Indian lead. 3-pointer from by Grabowski. Someone not named Pritz or Lumbiru scores a point. Cuts the Indian lead to 4. Worthy looking to check back into the next stoppage of play. Nice ball movement by the Indians. A high arcing 3 from Pollock. That's 5 threes for the Indians. Takes the lead back out to 7. Head fake from Dabbit. Ball fake. Can't get it to go. Lumbiru with the rebound. Takes the jumper, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. 3-pointer, long, rebound Pritz. 28 seconds remaining, a surprising 7-point lead by the Indians. Panthers had cut that 8-point lead down to 1 near the end of the first quarter. Had the lead briefly. A little sloppy ball handling by the Indians results in a turnover and then a foul by Pollock. Conwell, first trip to the free throw line this evening. He'll be shooting 1-1 with a chance to cut into the Indians' 7-point lead. Conwell gets the roll. He not only gets the roll, he gets the second, he gets the bonus. Cuts the lead to 6, 35-29, 15.5 remaining here in the second quarter. Second, almost identical. Gives Conwell 4 points. Pollock with a little head fake. Glod from deep in the corner. Offensive rebound by Pritz. Puts it back up. Well, there you have it. 7-point Indian lead, 37-30. We're going to take a break. We'll get you caught up on the scoring summary before the end of the half, before the beginning of the second half. Good evening once again, Upper St. Clair sports fans. I'm your host, Hank Chesko, joined by videographer Sarah Merzlak. We're bringing you the second half of the Peters Township Upper St. Clair basketball game with the underdog Indians a 7-point halftime lead. It can sum up the first half for the Indians in one word. Pritz for the Indians has 20 points in the first half, 20 of their 37. If there was a second word, it'd be shooting threes. Claude has a tray, McPherson has a tray, Dakota Norton has a tray, Pollock has 2 trays. So if your name's not Pritz, you're probably dropping a 3. Wackstrom has 2, has 1 bucket. Over on the other side of the ledger, Liberio leading the Panthers with 17. Del Rey with 3. Worthy with 3. Conwell with 4. Dabbitt with 2. And Grabowski with a 3-pointer. 7-point lead, 37-30. For the Panthers here in the second half, we've got Conwell, Worthy, Del Rey, Young, and Liberio. I'm sorry, that's not Young. That's Grabowski. Over on the other side, starting lineup for the Indians. Pritz, McPherson, Pollock, the freshman. Number 5, Wackstrom. And number 22, who didn't see that much action in the second quarter, 22 is Dakota Norton. Nice interior pass, nice entry pass, I should say, to Del Rey. Gives Del Rey 5 for the evening, cuts the lead to 5. There's some contact there. Norton got a half step on his man, drew the foul on Grabowski.
Team first. Norton will shoot 2 for the Indians.
The first trip to the free throw line by someone not named Gabe. First one is good by Norton. Indian lead back to 6. First minute, third quarter. Second's a little long. Rebound fought for. Nice hustle by Grabowski to pick it up off the ground. Liberio with the head fake. Have to respect that 3. Del Rey looks to drive. Goes up strong.
Del Rey will shoot 2.
Nice quick first step by Del Rey. He doesn't usually get to drive from the circle like that. He's usually working the baseline or posting up. First is good from Del Rey. Makes him 2 out of 3 from the line to go with his 1 of 2 in the first half. Indian lead back down to 5. Second is long. Rebound Pritz. McPherson pushes the action. Conwell matching up with Pritz. Conwell's a stronger defender, a very strong defender. Maybe a little stronger than Pritz, but Pritz has a couple inches on him and maybe an inch or 2 of sleeve length. Ball out on the far side. Personally, I like the matchup of Conwell on Pritz better than Del Rey on Pritz. Pull-up jumper. Bank is not open for Pritz. One of his few misses this evening. Conwell on the semi-fast break. Over to a wide-open Grabowski, who passes up the shot. Looks to get an interior pass into Del Rey. Del Rey goes up strong. Liberio with the follow. 19 for Limberio. Three-pointer, no dice. McPherson can't get it to go. Rebound Conwell. Long cross-court pass from Limberio to Grabowski. That ties the game, 38-38. Panthers have erased that 7-point halftime lead with a nice 8-1 spurt here to start the second half. Worthy tries a double team on McPherson. I'm sorry, on Norton. Coach Goga shouting instructions to his Indians. Working some clock here. Fritz daring Del Rey to come out on him. McPherson comes back out. Had a half step on Limberio, but I think the long, lean Limberio is going to cut that half step. Indians running an isolation play. Cleared out the court for Pritz to drive on Del Rey. They called it on Grabowski, or the PA man said Grabowski, but I thought that one was on Del Rey. Maybe I'm wrong. Pritz an impressive 11 of 12 from the free throw line in the first half, and he continues his stellar free throw shooting with number 12 and number 13. Number 11 and 12, excuse me. Gives him 22 for the night. Indian lead back up to 2. Conwell with a 3. Gets it to go. Nice rotation. Nice rotation on the shot from Dakota Conwell. Gives him 7. Panthers out to a 1-point lead. Riding an 11-2 spurt here. 11-3 spurt. McPherson with the head fake on Worthy. Pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Easy rebound for the Panthers. Look for the Panthers to be patient here with a chance to extend the lead. Nice drop step by Del Rey.
With the hook for 2.
That's 8 points for Del Rey. Panthers a little more balanced in their scoring. 3-point lead, 43-40, 3:30 remaining. Pritz setting up down low against Del Rey. A little pick and roll action. Air ball gives the ball back to the Panthers. Worthy running the point right now. Del Rey out on the wing. Don't usually see him that far away from the basket. Nice entry pass. Nice entry pass from Conwell into Del Rey. The head fake got Pritz up in the air. Where's everybody going?
Del Rey will shoot 2.
Both teams were leaving the vicinity of the basket as though it was a turnover. Well, clearly the strategy that Coach Holzer is working this half is to work the ball inside, force Pritz to play defense on Del Rey. First is good. Makes Del Rey 3 of 5 for the night. Second is long. Del Rey aggressively going after his own rebound. Bumps Pritz. That's probably not a foul in the playground, but in high school level, that's a foul. Schwaba in for Del Rey. Look for Schwaba to put some body on Pritz. Pritz a little, not quite as robust and stout as Schwaba. Goes up strong with the left hand. Nice drive.
Pritz will shoot 2 for the Indians. That follows on Jack Schwaba. That is Schwaba's second, team 4.
Schwaba out strong, picking Pritz up 20 feet from the basket. He might have to lay off of him and let him take the 3. Pritz hasn't shown that he can shoot from that distance yet. But if you come out on him, he's going to beat you. He's going to beat you off the dribble drive.
Harris back in for the Panthers.
Pritz, a very impressive 13 out of 14 from the free throw line. Pulls the Indians within one, 44-41. The second is good. The machine doesn't miss. 2-point Panther lead. Worthy, Conwell, Beck, Grabowski, and Lamberio. Over on the other side, we've got McPherson, Pritz, Lewis, Wackstrom, and Glod. Beck with a kind of sloppy pass into Lamberio, who handles it anyway. Can't get the little 6-footer to go. Chance for the Indians to take the lead back. Beck comes out on Pritz. Doesn't matter. Conwell coming back down court. Oh, he may have walked. Nice, strong move from Conwell.
Upper St. Clair with a full timeout. That is their first. They have 4 remaining. The Indians have 3.
This is turning into quite a game. 46-44, 2-point Panther lead. Nice inside move by Conwell, who got position, gave it a head fake, and then a drop step. Thought he may have shoveled the 1 foot, but apparently I was mistaken. The story is all about Pritz here from the Peters Township side. Looking at my scorebook real quick. 6 field goals for 12, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 out of 16 from the free throw line for 27 points. I can't remember the last time I saw anyone shoot 15 out of 16 from the free throw line. Pritz appears to be just a little too quick off the dribble for our big men. Maybe it's time to put Lamberio on Pritz and let the scorers from both teams just play mano a mano on both ends of the court. I think Lamberio might be the only big man on our side that can match the foot speed of Pritz. But it looks like they're going with Worthy, who gives up at least 3 inches to Pritz, and then maybe another inch in wingspan. Panthers have Beck, Conwell, Lamberio, Young's back in, and Worthy. Glad, Lewis, McPherson, Pritz, and Wackstrom for the Indians. Looks like an Indian turnover in front of their bench. Another timeout.
Timeout is Peters Township's 3rd timeout. They have 2 full timeouts remaining.
Not sure about that, why that timeout was called. Makes my job a little tougher. I've got a few seconds of airtime to fill up. Not much to talk about. This is an in-between week. It's a Tuesday, first week back for the kids from school. I'm sure all you Steeler fans are looking forward to a week off. Let the Steelers get all healthy. We cover all sports here on our show. I don't know. Let's see whose ball it is. I guess it's actually Indians' ball. They were tied up along the far sideline and called timeout. A little penetration by number 5, Wackstrom. Tried the bounce pass out on the wing. His intended receiver zigged when he should have zagged. It'll be Panther ball. 2-point lead, 46-44. 1:15 remaining as Worthy crosses the timeline. Young has a notion to get it inside to Beck. Worthy, a little shake and bake, and he gets it to go. Very nice one-on-one move by Mr. Worthy. That gives him 5 points for the evening, and he'll go to the line. His first 3 points were on a 3-point play. Free throw short. Limberio gives a little resistance on that rebound to Pritz, but decides he doesn't want a silly over-the-back foul. Worthy picking up Pritz, fronting him nicely. Glad drives, kicks it back out to McPherson. Nice defense by Young to cut off the driving lane by Glad, or driving lane of Glad. Pritz posting up. Nice defense by Worthy. He was sealing off Pritz, and at the last minute he came over to put a double team on the driving Indian, then committed the turnover. Very nice help out, double team defense by Worthy. Panthers with a chance to extend their 4-point lead with 36.2 remaining. An illegal screen.
Foul is on Beck. Beck's first. Upper St. Clair's 15 foul.
Yeah, you hate to see a ball control foul with 30 seconds to go when you're working for the last shot. Gives Peters that last possession of the half, chance to cut into the 4-point lead. Pritz back in. They had Pritz off the court, not wanting to pick up his 4th foul. Some nice defense by Beck. Had a nice hustling play. Dove, gave up his body to flick the ball away. The Peters player, number 5, Wackstrom, who had the ball stolen, tried to match Beck's hustle. Both players sprawling across the court. Foul on Wackstrom. Gotta love that head-first dive by Beck. Might remind some of you old timers of Cam Mitchell. 3-pointer by Grabowski is off the front rim. A very long 3.
Score at the end of 3 quarters. Your Upper St. Clair Panthers 48, the Peters Township Indians 44. Peters Township will start the 4th quarter with possession.
48-44. Panthers took that 7-point lead that the Indians had at halftime, and then flipped that around on the Indians, turning into a 4-point Indian lead, or 4-point Panther lead, excuse me. Panthers outscoring the Peters Township Indians by a margin of 18-7 there in that 3rd quarter. All 7 points coming from Pritz. 5 team fouls for the Panthers and 4 for the Indians. Although the one thing of note, the big men on both sides, Del Rey has 3 fouls for the Panthers, and Pritz, who's been, I hate to say the whole team, but he's been a lot of the team for the Indians, with his 15 of 16 from the free throw line to go with 6 baskets. Game high 27. Norton kicking in 4, McPherson 3, Glad 3, Pollock with a couple of trays for 6, and Wackstrom with 1 bucket. Panthers start the 4th quarter with Dabbitt, Worthy, Conwell, Limberio, and Del Rey. Pritz to inbounds the ball, joined by McPherson, Pollock, Norton, and Wackstrom. Indians showing some nice patience. Work the ball inside to Pritz. A lot of contact, no call. This offense starts and ends with Pritz. 48-44, Panther lead. Entry pass to Del Rey. Pritz, now that looks like Wackstrom slid over. Was hoping to draw the offensive, but he got there just a little too late.
On Wickstrom, his second. Del Rey will shoot 2 for the Panthers. That is Peters Township, 5th team foul.
Del Rey, 3 of 6 tonight from the free throw line. Some poor sportsmanship from the Peters crowd. You might expect that from a teenager, not a grown adult. The second is good. Takes the Panther lead out to 5. Players everywhere on the ground. Worthy maintains control, taps the ball over to Limberio, over the shoulder. Del Rey goes up.
Del Rey from Limberio.
Bang, bang play by the Panthers. Gives Del Rey 12. Solid performance underneath by Del Rey. Takes the Panther lead out to 7. Pritz has to be exhausted. He's getting banged every time he gets anywhere near the ball by the Panthers. Worthy guarding Pritz underneath. But Pollock drains the long 3. The freshman with 3 threes for 9. Cuts the Panther lead to 4. Del Rey. Again, it's the second time. That's the second time he's done that. He's got to understand that he can't jump in front of the man as he's turning with the ball. That's going to be an offensive every time. He has to have that position set before Del Rey drops his shoulder to the basket. You can't. It's like a blindside hit in football. You just can't do that. 51-47, 4-point Panther lead. Rattles the first one home.
Second for the Panthers. Lewis
Takes the Panther lead out to 5.
Dabbit in for the Panthers.
We've got Beck, Dabbit, Del Rey, Limberio, and second one is also good. Pollock, Pritz, McPherson, Norton, and Lewis for the Indians. Lewis tries to dribble through 2 players. The Panthers commit the foul on Lewis, 25 feet from the basket. Panthers with an impromptu double team, thinking they could get a steal there. 6-point Panther lead, 6:18 remaining in the game. Little head fake. Nice head fake by Wackstrom. Draws the foul on the dribble drive. He should be shooting 2.
Foul on Harris Beck. His third. Wickstrom will shoot 2.
First is short, barely drew iron. Wackstrom looking to cut into the 6-point Panther lead. 53-47. 6:16 remaining. And he adjusts his arc and converts the second.
Winning ticket for 50-50, 711-381. That is 711-381. Please report to the public address table.
And I didn't win the 50-50 again.
Del Rey, strong move for 2.
Del Rey, some Peters faithful thought he shuffled his feet, but the Zebras did not. 55-48, 7-point Panther lead. Nice head fake on Pollock. What's Del Rey doing picking up Pollock? Another 3-pointer.
Scoring 3 for the Indians. Timeout, the Indians. That is a full. They have 1 remaining.
Well, the Indians have certainly made do on their 3-point shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1-1-1-3-8-1.
Indians with 7 threes to go with Pritz's 27. And we have a game here with 5:45 remaining. The Indians won't go away. Those threes bringing them back into the game. Over on the Panther side, strong second half by Del Rey. He's contributed. He's up to 16 points by my count. Limberio a little cooler here in the second half, where he had 19 in the first. Actually, he has not scored yet here in the second half. He still has 17. Panthers with 17 fouls, so the Indians will be shooting the rest of the way. The Indians with 16 fouls, so likewise the Panthers will be shooting the rest of the way as well. We've got Pritz, Pollock, Wackstrom, Norton, and McPherson. Over the other side, Beck, Dabbit, Worthy, Limberio, and Del Rey. Dabbit running the point, gets it out to Beck on the wing, finds an open Worthy, who drives strong with the left hand.
And 1 for the Panthers.
This is Worthy's attempt at his third three-point play. He made the first one, didn't get the second one. Conwell in for Del Rey. Nice arc.
Worthy converts the old-fashioned 3 for the Panthers.
That gives Worthy 8 points for the night. Takes the Panther lead back to 7, 58-51, 5:33 remaining. Pollock had a notion, couldn't get the ball off the taller taller Limberio. Limberio comes around, gets the rebound. Dabbit, entry pass to Conwell. Conwell goes up strong. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Couldn't get it to go. A little frustration on the rebound. Hacks Pritz. Not the guy you want to foul, I don't think.
Conwell with his second personal foul. Pritz will shoot 1-1 for the Indians. Del Rey back for the Panthers.
La Machine makes it again. (15 for 16). Oh, he's human. Does cut the Panther lead to 6, 58-52. Spectacular performance by the sophomore Gabe Prince here tonight. Panthers nursing a 6-point lead, looking to get it to their stud, Limberio. Del Rey had sealed off Pritz, but Limberio couldn't get the entry pass to him. Panthers content to work some clock. Drive. What a nice baseline drive by Worthy. Limberio with the follow. Takes the Panther lead out to 8, largest lead of the night for your hometown Panthers. Deflection by Limberio. Norton tracks it down. Another deflection by Limberio. This time went off of Pollock. Again, as I've said in earlier broadcasts, that long wingspan of Limberio, he's a surprisingly tough defender. He deflects a lot of balls, and those deflections can lead to turnovers, as it just did. He kind of lulls the offense to sleep and then, boom, just darts out at the last minute with the long arms and gets the deflection. Dabbit picked up by Pollock. Panthers looking to extend the 8-point lead.
Panthers, that is their second. They have 3 timeouts remaining. Peters Township has 1.
Not sure what the logic behind that one, but Coach Holzer calls timeout with 3:39 remaining. 8-point Panther lead. As we've become accustomed to on the Panther side, Limberio leading scorer and Del Rey not far behind. Limberio with 19 and Del Rey with 5 baskets, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And Limberio with 16, Del Rey with 16. Nice 6 of 9 shooting from the free throw line tonight. Both teams in the bonus situation. Panthers have committed 18 fouls. The Indians 7. The second half has belonged to the Panthers. The Indians sprinted out to a 37-30 halftime lead. Panthers have outscored the Indians by 15 here in the second half, 30-15. Limberio inbounds it in the backcourt to Worthy. Pressured by McPherson. Little between the legs dribble to lose his defender. Had him on his hip the whole way. Nice ball control. Poised by Worthy. Conwell left open by Lewis. Or Wackstrom, excuse me. Worthy had a half an inch. Saw a cutting Conwell. Conwell dished it to Del Rey, but not before he was pushed from behind. Conwell should be going to the line for a 1-and-1.
Fouls on Blod, his first. Dakota Conwell will shoot 1-and-1.
Conwell has 9. First is short. Limberio looks like he went over the top on the offensive rebound on the missed free throw. Panthers had a chance to extend that lead.
For the Indians, that foul is on Limberio. That is his second.
Panthers blew an opportunity to extend the lead and now have sent the Indians down to the free throw line at the other end. When you have that 8-point lead, you don't want the other team scoring with the clock stopped. So kind of a double whammy on that play, explaining Coach Holzer's frustration.
Wickstrom converts the first and will shoot the second.
Wickstrom makes the first. Cuts the Panther lead to 7. 60-53, 3:12 remaining. Second is long, rebound Del Rey. He's harassed by several Indians. Drops the ball off to Conwell. Interior pass to Dabbit. The Indians extending the defense, pressuring the ball out on the wings, but committing fouls.
That foul is on Kevin Blod. That is his second. Team 9. Both teams will be in the bonus next foul.
That foul was on Glod. Sends Dabbit to the line. Dabbit's first trip to the line tonight. Beck in for Del Rey. Dabbit can't get it to go. Couple of 1-and-1s. 4 points left on the board. Again, the long arms of Limberio getting the deflection. Nice defense by McPherson to cut off the layup by Dabbit. Indians hustled back on defense that time. 5 seconds. Nice pressure by McPherson.
Will shoot 2 as Peter Township is over the limit. That is Prince's 4th personal foul.
But again, that play kind of was brought about by the pressure of McPherson on Worthy. Worthy was tied up away from the basket. Conwell came over to help him. That's 3 free throws in a row the Panthers have missed, leaving 5 points on the table. And then Pritz with a nice hustle play. Hey, he's down. You got to try to make something happen. He tried to jump the somewhat slow pass from Worthy to Conwell, but he drew his 4th personal. Spin move by McPherson. 3-pointer from Wackstrom.
Richmond for 3 for the Indians.
The Indians can shoot, keeping them in the game. Cuts the Panther lead from 8 down to 5.
Timeout for St. Clair. That is their 3rd timeout. They have 2 remaining, and Peters Township has 1.
Poor free throw shooting here at the waning moments of the 4th quarter have allowed the Indians to claw their way back into this game. Panthers missing the front end of 2 1-and-1s, and then the front end of a 2-shot foul there on the last possession. So they were at 60 for the last 3 or 4 possessions and haven't been able to move past 61. Meanwhile, the Indians have come back down and drained a couple of free throws by Wackstrom. They drained 1 free throw from Wackstrom and then a 3-pointer from Wackstrom. He's contributed 7. Second leading scorer after Pritz tonight for the Indians. Well, this one's going to go down to the wire. Your Panthers not making anything easy this year. 61-56, 5-point lead, 2:13 remaining. Indians come out of the court with Glad, McPherson, Lewis, Pritz, and Wackstrom. Panthers counter with Conwell, Del Rey, Dabbit, Limberio, and Worthy. McPherson pressuring, hand checking Worthy in the backcourt. Del Rey comes over with a little pick just to get in the way. Provided just enough separation so Worthy could get the ball across the timeline. Again, being down 5 points, the Indians are extending that defense, pressuring the ball. They can't afford to let the Panthers run clock. Would rather put them to the free throw line. Conwell makes the first.
Conwell makes the first. Back in for the Panthers.
Makes him 4 of 7 so far from the line. Second one rattles in. Gives Conwell 12 points. He's in double figures. Panthers extending the defense, knowing that the Indians would love to shoot some threes. They'll almost allow them to work the ball into Pritz if they can, but they'll rather not see them shoot the threes. Pritz with a nice drop step move. Pritz with 31. 31 of the 58 Indian points. Worthy goes to the line, looking to improve his stats tonight. He has 8. See if he can take it up to 9 and 10. Make it 9.
Worthy makes the first.
He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Takes the Panther lead back to 6. Young. We've got Lachlan, Dabbit, Conwell, Limberio. Worthy drains the second. No, it's not both ends. They were shooting 2. Panther lead back to 7, 65-58. Wackstrom looks to drive on Dabbit. Kicks it back out. McPherson gets tied up by Dabbit. Limberio could not get over before the ball went out on the side. 1:14 remaining, 7-point Panther lead. Three-pointer from Norton. Hits the side of the backboard. Head fake by Wackstrom. drives. I think they're going to call a charge on Wackstrom on that one.
That foul is on Wickstrom. That is his fourth as Mike Worthy takes the charge for the Panthers. Lewis back in for the Indians.
That's Glad that's back in for the Indians.
Glad in for the Indians.
Grabowski in for the Panthers. Conwell inbounding. Some backcourt pressure. Ball out of bounds off of Glad. Glad with the foul before the ball got into Worthy, trying to deny him the ball.
That foul is on Kevin Glad. That is his third. Worthy will shoot 2 for the Panthers.
Worthy back to the line, where he's already 4 of 5 for tonight. His last free throw put him into double figures. He has 10. Make it 11.
Worthy makes the first.
Takes the Panther lead out to 8, 66-58, 58.6 seconds remaining. Lots of 5s and 8s and 6s up on the scoreboard. Second is short. Pritz with the rebound. Indians need to hustle. They're down 8 with 50 seconds remaining. Head fake from Wackstrom. Nice drive. Boy, it looked like Limberio had got that one clean.
That foul is on Steve Limberio. That is his third.
Looked like he had all ball. Maybe he got a leg in, maybe a little hip or something, but I didn't see the foul. Coach Goga doing offense-defense substitutions here. 8-point Panther lead. First one rattles out for Wickstrom. Glad back in for McPherson. Lachlan goes to the bench, replaced by Grabowski. Wickstrom finds the range on the second. He's 3 for 6 from the line tonight to go with a bucket and a tray for 9. Indians with backcourt pressure. Bounce pass from Conwell to Grabowski. Fouled from behind by number 15, Lewis.
That foul is on Lewis. Grabowski will shoot 2.
It's just been a parade to the free throw line for the last 2 or 3 minutes for the Panthers. First is good, takes the Panther lead back to 8. That's point number 7 for Grabowski tonight. Second is long. Limberio got the rebound, but Pritz flicked it away, saved it, back to Limberio. Bottom line, Panther ball with 35 seconds remaining. Limberio drives, really didn't need to shoot that one. Goes for the offensive rebound, really probably should have just pulled it down. Pritz going coast to coast. Looked like Worthy had position before Pritz made his move. Pritz back to the free throw line.
Foul is on Mike Worthy, his second.
Pritz 15 of 17 for the free throw line. 15 of 18. Panther lead remains at 8, 67-59, 22.3 seconds remaining. Make it 16 of 19 for Pritz.
Pritz leads the game with 31 points.
Game high and team high 31 for Pritz. 19.8 seconds remaining, 7-point Panther lead.
Worthy will shoot 2 for the Panthers.
Coach Goga protecting Pritz, trying to extend the length of this game. Worthy goes to the free throw line with another 2. First is short. Worthy gives the Panthers an 8-point lead. McPherson drives in. Rebound Worthy. That should just about do it. 8-point Panther lead with 11 seconds to go. Looks like we're going to finish up 68-60. Coach Goga deciding not to send any more Panthers to the free throw line. Over on the Indian side, Glod with 3, Lewis with 3, McPherson with 3, Dakota Norton with 4, Pritz with 31, Wackstrom with 8, Pollock with 9. Over on the other side, we had Del Rey with 16, Lamberia with 19, Worthy with 11, Conwell with 12, Dabbitt with 2, Graboski with 7. Again, the Panthers 68-60. We'll be off for a couple weeks, couple away games next week. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Again, my name's Hank Chesko, joined by Sarah Merzlak on the as my videographer. Good night and Happy New Year to everyone.